We should be thinking in different ways about how we teach students. What we've been doing hasn't been working very well. Let's think harder about ways for kids to learn and understand mathematics. And building concepts is a different way of thinking about presenting mathematics.
It's actually a sequence that's been put together to provide a coherent, sequentially, developmentally appropriate set of activities that
works on the notion that students should act on mathematical objects and see the consequences of these actions and then reflect on what that means mathematically.
Texas Instruments collaborated with these respected thought leaders in mathematics education to create Building Concepts in Mathematics, a revolutionary way of approaching the toughest to teach, toughest to learn subjects in middle grades. Within each subject, a sequence of interactive lessons progresses in small steps to help students master principles that are
fundamentally important for later understanding of mathematics, all the way up into algebra, geometry, trigonometry, and calculus. So with increasing emphasis on STEM awareness and careers, students need to have that foundation.
Fractions, ratios and proportional reasoning, expressions and equations, statistics and probability. Those subjects are the foundation on which high school math success is built. But assessments from the state level up to the NAEP Nations Report Card are clear. American students aren't getting it. Building Concepts is a different way for teachers and students to think about these fundamental subjects. It engages students in a progression of lessons, with each lesson covering just one or two concepts. Teaching them in order lays out a clear sequence for developing concepts, follows a learning trajectory across and within grades, and addresses
misconceptions that kids have about certain mathematical ideas. And so what we've tried to do in this case is set up the questions and the activities so that kids will actually confront those misconceptions.
Building Concepts activities are based on advanced research that shows people learn most effectively when they engage in concepts as a hands-on, concrete experience, observe reflectively, develop abstract conceptualizations based on their reflections, and experiment and test based on those abstractions. Using the research as their platform, Gail, Tom, and Wade applied their combined pedagogical expertise to develop the Building Concepts activities in partnership with TI Education Technology. Designed to leverage TI-Nspire CX technology's highly visual, hands-on functionality, these interactive
documents really give students a chance to directly interact with the mathematics. And most importantly, it gives a fertile environment for the teacher to ask really good questions. It's really going to be the teachers. They'll make it work to help their students build that understanding.
Across the United States, middle grades educators are thinking differently about teaching math fundamentals and adopting Building Concepts into their curricula. And what are they saying?
It really makes my students think. It doesn't give them too much information, but it gives me enough to help them. I'm just the facilitator and they're the learners. Today we actually got to do the lesson with connecting ratios to graphs. They saw the relationship with slope, they saw the constant of proportionality, and they saw all that without me even reminding them. And it was really great to see them make that connection from previously taught lessons to this activity.
Building Concepts in Mathematics, another chapter in TI's long history of partnering with thought leaders in mathematics education, listening to educators at every level, and working alongside teachers to develop innovative solutions for the classroom. Start thinking differently about how your students learn with Building Concepts in Mathematics, a revolution in education, changing the way students visualize, conceptualize, and interact with math.